Another lesson I learned was that following your intuition and your guidance, right? And you might feel something so clearly in one moment, and then a week later you're operating not from being present in the present moment and feeling that same guidance and nudge towards something, but in your mind having made an agenda of it and going off the remembering of feeling so strongly, but you don't necessarily feel connected to it in that moment. And then you almost use it as a map to go off of. But I think you can lose the plot that way, because there is a flexibility. And I think for myself, I was trying to come or force or control a level of consistency with how I lived my life. And I didn't recognize that underneath that was a control, a fear of not being consistent, a doubt. Actually, underneath it, there was some doubt there in the guidance itself. Or not the guidance itself, but my ability to moment by moment connect in with it, which is actually what needs to be done. And in that way, I think the plot that's a better way. You can't hold on to any of your guidance as a picture from the past and a map for the future, because it will get you out of the present moment. Instead, you have to be in the present moment and go in your guidance, even if it seems inconsistent, which honestly it might, because the Holy Spirit doesn't operate in time. So you have to be willing to let go of a certain measure of control of linearity and how we think of things, how you think of things, or how your personality conceives of nature, and how your personality conceives of reality. Because you may or may not be aware of your own limitations and your own filters that aren't matching the grander scheme of things, the spirit realm. Your personality's perception of reality is limited. You need to accept your limitations. If you accept your limitations, then the Holy Spirit can work with you. But if you don't accept your limitations, or if there's anything you're not accepting, that comes as resistance and blocks. And it will restrict you from expanding, which is your choice. But it seems like, from my perspective, expansion feels better. And restriction can be pretty painful, especially if you feel stuck.